Well, hello everybody and welcome to another little vlog from the Happy Travellers. If you've been watching for a little while, you know the start of the videos changed a little while ago and had that nice little logo on the front, and we think it's quite nice, and clearly other people do too, because we've had a few questions about when we're going to make stickers and stuff like that available for our subscribers and people that follow us. Well, I had a little think about that, and what I can say is today I've arranged for some samples to come with our logo on of polo shirts like this polo shirt. Not exactly like this, because this is just one of our standard polo shirts. With the logos going to be up there. I've ordered a sample for me and a sample for Wendy, and I've ordered some white mugs as well, just to see what they're like and so on. So if anybody's interested in sort of getting stuff like that from us, just let me know in the comments below, and I can sort of arrange that. I think what I'll do is probably just like we did with the recent things we put as a competition thing, these, and we do have 3 winners of those. I might do a sort of a random draw for a few people to get one of our mugs if you answer some questions or stuff like that, or just a random draw if you say you want one. But this is all part of sort of creating that sort of more community feel leading up to what we hope to do this summer is to create some sort of a rally, and to get a few of us together to, well, just to sort of meet up and have a bit of a face-to-face chat, really, just to see, what you think about the channel, what you think about our journey, and so on. I'm sort of aware that we sort of ramble on aimlessly sometimes, and I want to put a bit more feeling into it. So I really appreciate all the questions that we get, the suggestions, and any comments that you want to make on the video, because that sort of feeds us with a bit of inspiration. And if there's, like a little while ago, somebody asked about the tyres, what tyres do you have, and somebody was asking about the satellite dish, and stuff like that, and that really feeds us with a sort of really good feeling that you're taking an interest and that we are interesting to you guys, and that we can provide you with some sort of technical information. If you want to know anything about the sort of motorhoming and caravanning thing and living full time, or any technical stuff, I'm very happy to go and find it out and then report back to everybody, so that there's a sort of permanent record in the channel of what the answers are. Strangely, one of our quite popular vlogs was how to empty the toilet cassette, and I sort of did that as a bit of a fill-in sort of thing, and actually I got a comment back from somebody saying, thanks very much for explaining it in that detail, because I'm now no longer afraid of what that's like, and I can now happily go off and buy a caravan. And that is really great, isn't it? Because if we can do stuff like that for you guys or anybody out there watching, I'm really pleased with that, because, you know, just generally what we want to do is to be helpful and show you what it's really like to live in a motorhome full time. And that's exactly what we're doing. We don't have another home, but this is our home. We live in Nikita Chloe full time. We don't have a house to go back to. We work on a caravan site part time. You know, so we're very lucky in a way that we have this sort of almost, you know, sort of living the dream sort of lifestyle, and are able to travel around quite a bit and have quite a bit of free time, thanks to, you know, the part-time job that feeds us with enough money to live on, and not drain away our savings too much. But let's get back to, and I'm going to look up on the comments who actually won these things. So I'm just going to look that up now on the comments. So just give me a moment while I go through. I should have done this before, but this is just real life. Probably give away that one. No, comments there. So this is the iPad. I guess you won't see that. That's the iPad that I use for editing the videos, answering the comments, and so on. And I go through, and you'll see there's, you know, I get tons of. Let's see if we can get that in the light. Tons of comments coming through, and I have to go and sort through them. But what we're going to do is I'll pop on over to the video in question, because that will make it easier for me to have a little look at those. So the prize giveaway was on the noodling animal repeller and prize giveaway vlog number 342. So let's have a look at the comments, and it shows you it just shows you the 3 most recent comments, which actually I want the 3 oldest comments. So I think these are the ones. So I think the first person to comment was Stu Cheeseman, but he didn't give us the answers. So he just said that I made a mistake and named the Cody Go Noodles as the winner from the last challenge, and they weren't. They came second. He's right. Charlie Morton for the shout out. Alan Dude asked if the animal repellents repelled humans. I don't think so, because they're at a frequency that is in tune with animal hearing and not human hearing. Now, Stu Cheeseman commented first the correct answers. The correct answers to the questions: what was the first ever caravan we had? What was the first campsite we went to when we picked up Jasmine Meyer? And what's our favourite caravan repair shop? And the answers to those, if you don't already know, are: it was a Coachman pastiche. No one's gone any further than that. They haven't said it's a 544, so it would have been nice. But there's a Coachman pastiche, and Abbey Green Farm was the first campsite we went to in Jasmine Meyer. And A&E Leisure, of course, is our favourite caravan repair. So well done, Stu. You are the winner of one of those packets. Simon Smithard. Also, Simon, you got those answers exactly right. And who was the next one? Alexander, a regular commenter, and reasonably recent commenter, I think. It's only been commenting for the last few weeks, I think. Coachman Pastiche, Abbey Green Farm, Annie Leisure. Yeah, he says also number 2 is a guess because it could have been Southport. No, it's a good guess. Abbey Green Farm was an absolutely spot on guess because that was it. It was a lovely little CL site right out in the country, and we parked on a slope, and it was the first time I ever used those sort of levelling blocks, first time ever, and I decided to reverse onto them and managed to reverse over, and one of them went bang up into the wheel arch, luckily not causing any damage, and relatively easy to get out. But so I drove onto them the next time, and Wendy was there to help me not go over them again. But those 3 people, Stu Cheeseman, Simon Smithard and Alexander, you are the winners. You weren't the only ones to guess or to get those answers correct, but you were the first 3, so well done. Now hopefully you're watching this, because this will be entitled up prize winners of the animal repellent. Now what you need to do, I need to obviously get your address. Don't put your address in the comments. Send it to contact@happytravelersblog.com. I'll put that address just here so that you know where to send it to. Just send an email with your address and your name, so that I can send these to you. I'm just going to send it in a little envelope. I'll probably send it first class post on maybe Saturday, because that's the next time I'll be able to get out to go to the post office. I might be able to get out sooner than that, Friday afternoon maybe. So send it to contact@happytravelersblog.com, and you will receive this packet of sonic animal repellers. I've already stuck them on the front of excuse me, of Nikita Chloe. No idea if they work. We haven't driven Nikita Chloe out for weeks. We've been stuck here. It has been snowing overnight. I had to sweep snow off the top of the awning canopy this morning. It's been quite warm, not that cold, but quite warm inside the van, and you know, cold outside, but inside a motorhome, pretty cosy. Yeah, so I think that's all for this update. I've got a few other bits and pieces that I do want to say, but coming up in another blog. Somebody was asking about whether I was going to do an update on the Travel World saga. Yeah, I think I will. I'd sort of put it behind me, but I think it's worth just going through and explaining what the process was. You know, when we went to Travel World, we were recommended to go there. We were recommended to speak to a particular salesman. I just wish we'd never taken that advice. It was one of our commenters, and I'm not going to say who. If you're committed enough to go back and read all of the comments right back for the last probably 8-9 months, you might find out who, but I'm not going to name them. But I just wish that I'd never taken that advice. It is what it is, and if we hadn't done that, I guess we wouldn't have Nikita Chloe, which we're very happy with. So maybe it's all done for a reason, you know. But anyway, that's it. I'm just going to get this video popped into a timeline and uploaded for you guys to watch. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed watching, and please give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Happy with either. Just let us know what you think of it. Give us a comment. Please do give us a comment. Tell us anything you want to know about us, what it's like living in a motorhome, why we like this one better than anything else we've had. You know, any other questions like that. What we do about the cold and the snowy weather when we're, you know, full timing, and how that works. Any other questions you want to ask? Excuse me. Any other questions you want to ask? I won't say that I'll answer every question you ask, because I know some of you cheeky people out there will ask us rather personal ones. I'm not going to answer those. But most questions are allowable, so you know, just ask away in the comments. I'll come back. We may do like a Q&A. I'll compile all those questions, and Wendy and I will answer them on video back to you. There's one other thing I would really like you to do, and this really worked. Last time I asked you to do something for me, really worked well. Just reviewing the analytics and the data on all the videos, and the last time I asked you to share a video, it became the most shared video of all of our vlogs. So please do share this video, so that we can get the word out there. We can share more of our information with more people like you and us, so that we can pretty much share the love. You know, that's what we want to do. Just be helpful to people. Also, if you haven't seen Judy and Mark and Summer, the Gypsy Souls vlog videos on YouTube, search them out. They make some really great stuff. They're fairly new, and we've been in communication just about how to make videos, and they've done really well. And the last video they put up was excellent, giving a tour of somebody else's caravan and awning while they're over in Spain. Yeah, so it's Mark, Judy and Summer. Summer's their dog. Then they're called the Gypsy Souls. Seek them out, go and subscribe to them, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and please do share this video and give us a comment too. Bye bye for now.